You know what's absolutely hilarious when you really stop to think about it? We live in an age where we can order a pizza at 3:00 inches the morning with complete, unshakable confidence that it'll show up at our door exactly as requested, hot, cheesy, and satisfying. We don't sit there questioning whether the pizza place actually exists, whether they have enough ingredients, or whether we truly deserve that extra pepperoni. We don't wonder if the universe is judging our pizza choices or if we're worthy of melted cheese. We simply open the app, place our order with absolute certainty, and then go about our business knowing that in about 30 minutes, dinner will be delivered perfectly. But when it comes to money, oh honey, suddenly we transform into anxious philosophers holding midnight debates about our worthiness, questioning whether abundance is even real, and wondering if we're somehow being too greedy for wanting financial freedom. We treat money like it's some mystical, unpredictable force that requires special permission to access, when in reality, ordering wealth works exactly the same way as ordering food. Once you understand this simple, profound truth, your entire financial reality can shift faster than you can say extra cheese. And I'm going to show you exactly how. I see you there, scrolling through yet another money manifestation video at 2 a.m., that familiar ache of frustration growing in your chest as you wonder why everyone else seems to have cracked the code while you're still struggling to make ends meet. You've read all the books, watched every documentary, tried countless affirmations, and yet your bank account still looks like a sad, deflated balloon. You're probably thinking there's something fundamentally broken within you, that you missed some crucial secret ingredient that everyone else received in their cosmic starter kit. Trust me, darling, I've been exactly where you are right now. I've stared at my own reflection in the mirror, wondering why I can manifest a perfect parking spot with magical precision, but can't seem to manifest more than $20 in my wallet. I've felt that gut-wrenching disconnect between knowing I'm capable of creating miracles in some areas of my life while feeling completely powerless around money. Here's the raw truth that nobody talks about in those shiny, polished self-help circles. You've been systematically conditioned to believe that money is different from everything else in the universe. Society has carefully taught you that wealth is scarce, that you must struggle and suffer for it, that only certain special people deserve it, and that wanting financial freedom makes you somehow shallow or materialistic. Meanwhile, you order your morning latte without a single thought about whether you deserve caffeine or whether there's enough coffee in the world for everyone. You book an Uber without questioning if you're worthy of convenient transportation. The cognitive disconnect is absolutely mind-boggling when you really examine it. The core challenge isn't that you don't know how to attract money. The challenge is that you've been programmed to treat money like some mysterious, unpredictable deity instead of recognizing it for what it actually is. Pure energy responding to your mental ordering system, just like everything else in your life. Every single day, you successfully place thousands of orders with the universe without even realizing it. You expect the sun to rise each morning, and it does. You expect your car to start when you turn the key, and it usually does. You expect your favorite streaming service to have your shows available, and there they are. Your expectation is so natural, so effortless, so ingrained that you don't even notice how incredibly powerful you already are at placing and receiving orders. But money. Oh, with money, we get all tangled up in emotional knots. We start our financial order with a side of doubt, season it generously with fear, add a generous helping of unworthiness, and then wonder why we keep getting served exactly what we ordered: more lack, more struggle, more evidence that money is hard to come by. It's like walking into a 5-star restaurant and telling the waiter, "I'd like the filet mignon, but I probably don't deserve it." And you probably don't have high-quality beef anyway. And even if you did, I bet it would be overcooked, and I should probably just have a glass of water instead. Then being genuinely shocked when the waiter brings you exactly what you energetically ordered: water and confusion. Let me share something that will fundamentally change your relationship with money forever. The universe operates on a brilliantly simple ordering system, and it's been working perfectly your entire life. When you think a thought with genuine feeling and authentic expectation behind it, you're literally placing an order with cosmic room service. The universe doesn't judge your order, doesn't debate whether you're worthy of it, and doesn't make moral judgments about what you're requesting. It simply fills the order based on the clarity and conviction of your mental order slip. Think about the last time you ordered takeout. You didn't spend 45 minutes wondering if you truly deserved that pad thai. You didn't call your friends to ask their opinion about whether spring rolls were too indulgent. You didn't sit there calculating whether there was enough food in the world for everyone who wanted some. You simply decided what you wanted, placed your order with complete expectation that it would be fulfilled, and then went about your evening knowing dinner was on its way. That exact energy, that casual, confident expectation, is precisely what you need to bring to ordering wealth. The scientific principle behind this is actually quite straightforward, though most spiritual teachers overcomplicate it to sound more profound. Your subconscious mind is like the most efficient personal assistant in the universe. It takes your dominant thoughts and feelings as direct instructions and then works tirelessly, 24/7, to make your external reality match your internal expectations. When you consistently think thoughts of lack while feeling anxious about money, your subconscious gets the message loud and clear. Create more situations that confirm lack and financial anxiety. It's not being malicious, it's just doing its job brilliantly based on the orders you're placing through your mental and emotional energy. But here's where it gets truly exciting. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what you want and what you don't want. It only responds to the emotional intensity and repetition of your thoughts. So when you obsess about not having enough money, you're actually placing a very clear, emotionally charged order for more experiences of financial lack. It's like repeatedly telling the pizza place, "I really don't want anchovies on my pizza," with intense emotion, and then being surprised when anchovies keep showing up because you've been thinking about anchovies with strong feeling every single day. The universe hears anchovies and delivers accordingly. The key to changing this pattern is ridiculously simple, though simple doesn't always mean easy at first. You need to start placing your wealth orders the same way you place your food orders, with crystal clarity, unshakable confidence, and complete expectation that what you've ordered will be delivered. No second guessing. No wondering if you deserve it. No calculating the logistics of how it will happen. Just pure, clean, ordering energy. Here's your first practical step, and I want you to try this today, right now, as you're reading this. Think of a specific amount of money you'd like to have in your life. Don't make it so enormous that your mind immediately rebels with disbelief, but don't make it so small that it doesn't genuinely excite you. Maybe it's $500 for that special purchase you've been delaying. Maybe it's $2,000 to clear a particular debt. Maybe it's $10,000 to fund that project you've been dreaming about. Whatever amount feels like a satisfying stretch, but not completely impossible for you right now. Now, here's where the magic happens. I want you to mentally place this order exactly like you would order food from your favorite restaurant. Close your eyes and imagine walking into that establishment you love. The server comes over with a warm smile and asks what you'd like today. You look at the menu, point directly to your financial goal, and say with complete confidence, "I'll have the financial abundance package for your amount, please. And I'd like that delivered to my life within the next 30 days. Feel the same casual confidence you'd have ordering your favorite meal. Feel the expectation that your order will be fulfilled. Feel the satisfaction of knowing it's already being prepared and is on its way to you. Now, and this is absolutely crucial, once you've placed your order, stop thinking about it obsessively. When you order pizza, you don't call the restaurant every 5 minutes asking where your food is. You don't stand anxiously by the window watching for the delivery car. You don't wonder if maybe you should have ordered something different or if you're worthy of gourmet ingredients. You simply go about your evening knowing that in about 30 minutes, there's going to be a knock on your door and your delicious dinner will arrive. The exact same principle applies to wealth. Once you've placed your order with the universe, the most powerful thing you can do is relax into the knowing that it's being prepared. Start living as if your order has already been placed and is en route to you. This doesn't mean being financially irresponsible with money you don't yet have, but it does mean shifting your energy from desperate wanting to confident expecting. Here's your second practical step. Every morning for the next week, I want you to check on your order, but not in an anxious, needy way. Think of it like tracking a package online with excited anticipation. You're not worried about whether it exists or whether it will arrive. You're simply checking in with joyful expectation. Say something like, "Good morning, universe. Just checking in on that financial abundance I ordered. I'm so excited to see how it's going to show up today." Then go about your day with your eyes wide open for opportunities, ideas, and inspired actions that might be part of your delivery. The third step is learning to recognize when your order is being processed and delivered. The universe rarely delivers wealth in the exact form we expect, just like sometimes the restaurant substitutes ingredients or offers an upgraded version of what we ordered. Maybe you ordered $2,000, and instead, you get offered a freelance project that pays exactly that amount. Maybe a brilliant business idea pops into your mind that could generate that income. Maybe you suddenly remember money someone owes you, or you find unexpected savings in your budget. Don't be so attached to how your order arrives that you miss it when it shows up in creative packaging. I remember when I first started applying this principle in my own life. I was desperately wanting to attract $300 to pay an unexpected bill. I placed my order with the universe exactly as I've described, then I consciously let it go. 2 days later, a friend called and asked if I wanted to help her organize her closet for $50. That same week, I found a $20 bill in an old jacket I hadn't worn in months, sold some books online for $40, and received an unexpected refund check for $190 in the mail. It wasn't one big, dramatic delivery of $300. It was multiple smaller deliveries that added up to exactly what I'd ordered. The universe had filled my order perfectly, but in its own creative, efficient way. Your fourth practical step is learning to tip the universe appropriately. When your wealth orders start showing up, whether in small or large amounts, acknowledge them with genuine gratitude, just like you'd thank a good server or delivery person. The energy of appreciation tells the universe, "I received my order. I'm satisfied with the service, and I'll definitely be ordering again." Gratitude is like leaving a 5-star review for cosmic customer service. It ensures you get even better service next time. But here's something most people miss entirely. The universe loves repeat customers, just like your favorite restaurants do. The more you practice this ordering system, the faster and more accurate your deliveries become. The universe starts to learn your preferences, anticipates your needs, and sometimes even suggests delightful upgrades you hadn't thought to order. It's like having a cosmic personal assistant who gets increasingly better at serving you the more you work together. Now, let's gently address the elephant in the room. Your logical mind is probably right now generating a detailed list of reasons why this can't possibly work for you. But I have bills due tomorrow. But the economy is terrible right now. But I don't have any marketable skills. But I'm too old, too young, too inexperienced, too whatever. Honey, these are all just limiting toppings you're adding to your order. Every time you think one of these restrictive thoughts, you're essentially walking into the cosmic restaurant and saying, "I'd like financial abundance, but I'm probably too broke to afford it." And you probably think I'm foolish for ordering. And the service here is probably terrible anyway. The restaurant doesn't care about your personal story or your past dining experiences. They just want to give you what you order. The universe operates the exact same way. It doesn't care about your credit score, your employment history, or what your family thinks about your financial goals. It only responds to the clarity and emotional intensity of your order. Here's your fifth and most transformative step. Start consciously cleaning up your mental order slips. Every time you catch yourself thinking a thought about money that you wouldn't want to actually receive, immediately cancel that order and place a new one. It's like calling the restaurant and saying, "Actually, scratch that previous order. I'd like to change it to something delicious and abundant instead." You can literally say out loud, "Cancel, clear, delete. I'll have financial abundance and peace of mind instead, please." The beautiful thing about this system is that you can start practicing it right now, today, with small, manageable orders. Order a perfect parking spot and watch how effortlessly it shows up. Order green lights all the way to work and notice how traffic miraculously flows. Order a beautiful, synchronistic day and see how your perception shifts to notice the magic. These small, immediate successes will build your confidence in the ordering system exponentially. And confidence is like having a platinum membership card with the universe. Your orders get processed faster and with premium service. I want you to understand something truly profound. You've never actually been bad with money. You've simply been unconsciously placing orders for financial struggle because that's what you were taught to expect. You've been loyally receiving exactly what you ordered, which actually proves that the system works perfectly. Now you just need to start consciously placing different orders. The moment this truth truly lands in your awareness, everything changes. Money stops being this mysterious, difficult force and becomes as simple and natural as ordering your morning coffee. You start seeing opportunities everywhere because your mind is now programmed to look for ways to fulfill your wealth orders instead of reasons to confirm your limitations. So, here's what I want you to do right now. Before you even finish reading this, I want you to place one small financial order with the universe. Maybe it's finding a $20 bill, receiving an unexpected check, or having someone offer to pay for your meal. Keep it small enough that your mind doesn't resist, but exciting enough that you'll definitely notice when it arrives. Then, I want you to declare it. Come down to the comments and tell me what you ordered. Don't wait a month or even a week. Give the universe 24 to 48 hours to fill your first order, then report back. I'll be reading every single one. Remember, you're not asking the universe for charity. You're not begging for financial scraps. You're placing legitimate orders for abundance that you have every inherent right to receive. And you're doing it with the same natural confidence and expectation that you order everything else in your life. The universe is like the most efficient, luxurious restaurant in existence, with unlimited ingredients and 24-hour delivery to your doorstep. The only question is, what are you going to order today? And if you're ready to become a master of this ordering system, make sure you subscribe because we're just getting started with even more powerful techniques. Your wealth isn't coming someday when you're more deserving or more prepared. It's available right now, in this moment, as soon as you place a clear, confident order and allow it to be delivered in perfect timing. Stop waiting for permission. Stop calculating your worthiness. Start ordering your abundance like the sovereign cosmic customer you were born to be. Your financial feast is waiting to be served. You just need to place the order,